Hello! It's time for episode 2 of Harvest Moon: A New Beginning. I'm Clary, and I love this game. Let's go! Here we go. Let's go. I think we're about to learn how to farm today. Going to bed nice and early, 7:18 p.m. Said a little bit late. That's when I'm supposed to go to bed in real life, because I have to be at work at 4 a.m., but usually I stay up till 9 and just kind of take the L. I get naps though, so I'm good. Good morning, Clary. He's not British, what? Good morning, Clary. Are you up? Now he just sounds macho. I'm just gonna judge myself on all these voices so hard, but it's fine. Today I came to show you how to grow crops. Would you like to learn? Yes. Okay. Now oh shoot, that's why I wasn't skipping it before. He said now let's go out to the field. The area of ground we are standing on is called a field. It's a rectangle. You can grow 8 crops in each field. The area needed to grow one crop is 1 square. This explanation is a little bit confusing so far. Growing crops in a field goes like this: tilling, sowing, then watering. When crops grow ripe, you harvest them. Till using your hoe, use seeds for sowing, and your watering can to water. So yeah, it's pretty simple. I'll give you your farming tools now, Clary. Oh my gosh, we got a hoe! It's so nice and green outside. What a lovely little game. You can equip these tools from your bag screen. Right. It's easy to equip a tool using the R button. Give it a try. Use the Y button to put an equipped tool or item you are carrying back in your bag. Yes, sir. Aye, aye, Captain. Now, I'll explain the process of growing crops in detail. Watch. The middle picture is so funny. He's like folded all the way over midair. The first step is to till the field. You use your hoe for that. The highlighted squares will be tilled when you use your hoe. Use this indicator to till the squares that you want. It's nice and helpful, so you don't have to swing and pray like you kind of do in some of the older games. Sorry, these graphics just crack me up. Okay. No! Man, I wish I would have watched this every time I play this game. There's so many times. I don't think I've ever actually watched this tutorial before, now that I think about it. I might have actually skipped it when I was 11 and playing this, because this would have saved me a lot of frustration. You know, 11-year-old frustration. So yeah, I was gonna explain, but the tutorial is for me. In these Harvest Moon games, normally they have you like tilling in a square of 9, but in A New Beginning you have a square of 4 instead, and then you have like 8 crops per field instead of 9 like the usual. So when you start out this game, sometimes if you're like used to other Harvest Moon games and you skip the tutorial, you can kind of get bamboozled by the seeds here. Okay, I'll read the thing now. After tilling comes sowing. 1 bag of seeds is enough for 4 squares, but if you sow seeds like the picture on the right, the seeds won't sow in all 4 squares, so be careful. To remove seeds, use the hoe. Next, fill the watering can from the watering spot and water the crops. Crops must be watered every day until they are ripe. When you water on sunny days, the water will dry up after a few hours. Then you should water again. Watering twice a day makes your plants grow faster. Try it so you can harvest sooner. Those are not potatoes, okay. Okay, game. Once the crops have ripened, as this picture shows, you can harvest. Most crops are harvested by hand, but some are harvested with a sickle. Read seed descriptions to see if a crop should be harvested by a sickle. And basically the way that I paranoid check is I'll just walk up to a crop and press A, and if it's like, you need a sickle to harvest, then I'll get my sickle out. Don't assume it's ready to harvest, because it might not be, and then you might just kill your crop. So just do a little check with the A button, see if it gives you that little text box that's like, you need a sickle to harvest this, and then use your sickle to harvest it. So I'm not sure if this game does that. We'll have to find out once we grow some fodder. I know in some games it's like that, but it might not be this one. And that's the process of growing crops. I can also explain to you how crops wilt and die. Want to hear it? Learn how crops wilt and die. Man, I love this game. This is so funny. The characters in this game are kind of like ruthless. Oh man. Alright, let's jump into this tutorial. And I'll explain again more later how the characters in this game are just ruthless all the time. If you forget to water your crops for a day, they'll wilt like this. They turn white, basically. Or gray. Whiter than they were. If you water wilted crops, they will recover. But if you skip watering for a few days, the crops will die. So, water your crops promptly. Oh, they did. Some crops only grow at certain times. You can harvest them right up to the change of the season, but watch out! Ones that aren't finished growing will die. Clear away dead crops with your sickle. Then you can plant new crops. Aw, geez, my voice is getting all clogged up. By the way, you can buy fertilizer from the store to improve the quality of your crops. Put it on your crops once a day and see what happens. You can also refer to your bookshelf for the info I just told you. Yes, sir. Hold on one second. Okay, cool. We all good. You can grow all sorts of stuff here on the farm. Not only vegetables, but also fruit, flowers, and herbs. There are many varieties, so try growing as many as you can. That covers produce. You can make your own plans for the land and just enjoy growing whatever you like. Yay! What? What's that? You want to know what exactly you should be doing? Me when I was 11. Yeah. Give plot. Ha ha! There's no need to think too hard about it. Just do whatever you like whenever you like. This is your life. Find something you want to do with it and do it. Ugh! When Dunhill says get a life. If you really want some advice from me, I'd suggest starting by growing produce in your fields for a while. You're here to run a farm, so frickin' run a farm. No, I'm sorry. So grow things, ship them out, and make some money. Once you've made enough money, you'll also be able to keep animals on your farm. Then you'll really be farming. Yes, sir. You can also ship out items or bugs that you collect in order to make some money. Use this to make some additional cash. I also suggest interacting a little with the wild animals, which we've already been doing, Dunhill. Thanks for asking. I'm just one step ahead of you, bro. Animals like produce, after all. Try giving them some as feed. That's all the advice I've got for you. I hope it helped. Still debating whether or not I should save a ton of my produce for wild animals in this game. That's something I'll have to brush up on before the next episode. Oh shoot, I missed what he said. He said good luck on farming and stuff. Yeah! Sparkles. Today is day 1 of your official new life as a farm owner. Here we go! So, where to get started? Let's go! Now, can I remember which buttons I picked? Okay, hold on. There we go! There's a good ring menu. We're just gonna start tilling. So anyway, I started tilling. Get it? It's like the Danny DeVito meme. Meme. Bleh. Get it? Get it? I'm Gen Z and I regurgitate memes. Okay. So once I get my hands on some fertilizer, I'm also going to show you guys the way that I like fertilize crops to get them ready for a festival. There's a very specific little trick that I do to make the crops as high quality as possible. I only usually do it to 1 though, because it's just too expensive to buy It's just too expensive to buy fertilizer for every single one of your crops. At least at the beginning when I'm broke. Now, at least in this game, the store does have like endless fertilizer for you to buy. It's not like Story of Seasons where the store only sells about 20 fertilizer every day before it's sold out. In that game, I always have a really tough time having enough fertilizer for everything. And then you can like make some with weeds in that game, but it's really hard to find weeds compared to this game where weeds are just everywhere. Hold on. Y button. There we go. Wait, okay, I should actually plant something. I'm so scatterbrained right now. It's turnip time. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do the potatoes right here. We've got 7 turnip seeds and 1 potato seed. Actually, I think I'm gonna hold off on planting one of these. Button. Shift. I mean Y button. Okay. Fill up our watering can. Get some hydration for our thirsty little seeds. Actually, I was going to do it to this one, but I forgot. I'm going to leave this seed unwatered today. I know he just told us we're supposed to water our crops every single day, but if you just water one crop every other day, it recovers every time you water it after it wilts. So basically, the crop will get twice as much fertilizer if you just water it every other day. And you'll still be able to harvest it, and it'll be a much higher quality than if you just fertilize it every day and grow it like normal. So we're just trying to get that crop, the potato there, this one right here, to grow as slow as we possibly can so it has time to absorb more fertilizer. And most of the time when I do this, I forget and just water it, and I'm like, dang it. And that happens every day, and that's probably going to happen, but that's okay. It won't be perfect, but we'll still win the crop festival. We can easily win the beginner crop festival this way. And get a nice big friendship boost with everybody. Especially Hana, because I really want her husband to move back into town. He is a very helpful character. Alright, let's see what we can buy. I might actually not be able to afford everything I want today. That's okay. Yeah, look at all this. So I definitely want one of these, but I'll hold off on that for now. 3 fertilizers, 1 of these, and 2 of these. Okay, I think we're good. I do think we're good. And hold on. And a coffee pack. Okay. Now we're good. Yeah. Wait, no. I want more fertilizer. Hang on. Tomorrow's Wednesday. At least 1 more. That's all I can afford. I guess I'll just be worrying about that potato. So I made a lot of money off the bugs, but I'm still just a little bit broke. Let's see if Dunhill's eating lunch yet. So I can hurry and give him that coffee pack. Oh, I want to have a gift for him tomorrow. Because it's going to be Wednesday. Maybe I should have waited to plant the flower. That's okay. Oh well. That's not going to be in the ring menu. What am I doing? So I just wanted to make sure that he wasn't eating, because when characters are eating in this game, you can't give them gifts. They'll tell you to wait until they're done eating. Yay! 500 friendship points. 600 in the bag, actually. Now that we've talked to him, gotten that extra 100 friendship points. And back to the farm to plant those flowers. Alright. Let's go marguerite seeds. I guess I'll just not worry about fertilizing the turnip for now. And I'll just focus on the potato and the marguerite. Because I am going to be planting a lot more turnips later, and they harvest faster than the other ones too, so we'll have more opportunities to grow those. And at the end of each season, we'll want to save one of at least one of the highest quality version of the crop we've grown. Because by next year I should have a seed maker. And then basically what you can do is use the seed maker to make your seeds just higher quality. Well, okay, you fertilize your crops and harvest them to make them higher quality, and then you throw those higher quality crops into the seed maker and they retain that quality for the seeds, and then you can build up from that and just make them higher and higher and higher quality. It's a pretty common, for most Harvest Moon games, what you have to do to level up. Gonna plant this grass here so our animals can eat it later, and we don't really need to water it. I'll see if it even lets me. Yeah, it lets me water it. Or I'll just water this side just to see if it matters. I don't think I have enough stamina. I probably have enough stamina to water it all, but I don't need it all to grow all at once anyway, so I probably want to try watering my other crops at night, but I probably am not going to have enough stamina, so oh well. Put my tools away for tomorrow. And off we go. If I find a walnut, I might just eat it. I haven't decided yet. Maybe I'll sell it. I want to focus on making money today, catching lots of bugs. And also just continuing to gift people and make friends. You won't be able to gift Dunhill tomorrow though, because I messed up. The store is gonna be closed and I won't be able to buy him a coffee pack. He can go a day without coffee, it's okay. Or I mean, I did give him an entire pack of coffee, hopefully he's not out of it yet. Just like, imagine how much coffee you'd have in your house if the farmer was buying you a coffee pack every day. I mean, maybe, to be fair, maybe it is just like a pack of instant coffee, like the Via instant roast from Starbucks. I think you just like pour that in a cup and like add water and it's like coffee, but I heard that it tastes really bad. I haven't actually tried it though. A lot of times, like the quote-unquote cheaper coffees actually kind of taste better to me, so I don't know. Maybe I should try one and find out. I do really like coffee. I didn't really like it at first, but then someone got me into like coffee tasting and like learning like where all the different roasts come from and all the like specific flavor notes. And then that got me like really into coffee once I learned like the right way to taste it. So like I guess if you're not like a coffee person, you have to like try to like coffee and then you'll kind of figure it out. But it's I totally understand why some people just like don't like coffee at all. It is like kind of a acquired taste. And I try not to have too much of it because I don't want to be like one of those people who's like, don't even talk to me until I've had my coffee. Like, if that's how you get through your day, that's alright. But I'm a little bit of a cheapskate and I don't want to have to spend that much money on getting a bunch of coffee every day. And just in general, I don't like the idea of like being addicted to something. Even coffee, as good as it is. I actually like drinking like decaf black coffee, and I get roasted for it by my friends. They're like, what even is the point? And like there really is no point. And I probably shouldn't do it, but I just like it. It makes me feel warm inside. And in my tummy, you know. Okay, move on. Oh, look, I found a weed. Okay. Let's go. So I actually did catch my first cicada back there. That was pretty neat. Oh, my first piggyback locust. We're catching many of these bugs for the first time. We're basically just doing the route we did yesterday, but backwards. So we're running into some bugs that we didn't run into yesterday. Look, a fox! We got any fox lovers in the comments? I would say out of all the animals in this game, I like the rabbit. And yeah, in case you didn't know that, you can jump through that stump, as I just demonstrated, and end up down at the bottom. I think somebody explained that yesterday. Ooh, I leveled up! And a bunch of seconds are passing by where I can't move. That's great. Okay, you've captured 50 critters. Your title is now Skilled Catcher. Yay, I love titles. Okay, let's go. No, not you. I already picked you up. You're the butterfly. So this is kind of part of the game's like really slow start, where you just kind of have to run around and run around, catch bugs. But I want to use this time to get some money. Sometimes when I play this game, I'll just check like one area and then go to bed and check a different area each day just to like get through the days if I don't care as much about making money and I just want to advance through the game. But for this playthrough, I want to kind of try to maximize what I do, if that makes sense. Like, try to get all the stuff for renovations as soon in-game as possible. Not like soon in real time, because it probably takes longer in real time, but spending the least amount of in-game days working on something. Alright, Hana. Oh, they don't finish eating till 8. Well, I'm gonna wait on Emma's house, because I don't know where she's gonna go. I'll show you, I'll give you like a little example of what characters say to you while they're eating. It basically boils down to go away, I'm eating. What? Yes? Munch, munch. What is it? Munch, munch. I'm sorry. I'm eating right now. Let's talk later. I wish I had the boundary setting skills of Harvest Moon and New Beginning characters. You know, sometimes like a friend or a family member calls you, is trying to talk to you, and you're just like, yeah, but like I want to eat. Like you had something you want to do, but you don't want to like leave the call because you're worried they'll think that you're leaving the call because you don't want to talk to them, but you kind of actually like don't want to talk to them either. But like I want to talk to them in general. Maybe just not like right exactly now. What? She's still eating? Oh man, they eat so late. Emma, eat your egg faster. You know what I could be like doing right now? Did I even go to that area where you like jump on the mushroom? I can't remember now. I have such bad short-term memory. Well, I'm not like losing out on too many bugs. Most of the bugs kind of disappear at night, so you really want to get as many bug catching laps in as you can during the day. Maybe some like crickets and stuff appear, but there's a lot more bugs during the day, so it's not as worth it to go bug hunting at night. Alright, she's gotta be done by now. Okay. Epic. We're going to give Emma a moondrop flower, which we found a lot of today apparently. Wow, I wasn't actually paying attention to the stuff I picked up because I was so busy talking about coffee. Emma appreciates how good of a neighbor I am. That's pretty. Oh, that's not the button I was looking for. It's this one. Okay. I'm very lucky that you live in this town, Clary. I mean, there aren't many people who have things to ship here. Yeah, I bet Dunhill ships like his newspaper. But it's not. You know, it's mainly just relevant to the people who live here, which is 3 people. Thank you, Clary. Oh, and you're also good at making conversation. I'm looking forward to talking to you more. Yay. I wonder the profound things that my character is saying in this world that we just don't know about. I mean, obviously it's nothing because it's not real, but you know, it's imagination. So we're gonna sell like all these bugs except one small white, because that is the cheapest butterfly I've got, I believe. Sell all these locusts, save the honeybee, sell the ladybugs. Oh wait, no, keep the weeds, keep the weeds. I was playing another Harvest Moon game where I was selling my weeds, so I almost messed up there. Alright, sell the walnuts, I'm not gonna eat them, because it probably won't give me that much stamina. And keep the honeycomb! Remember, real ranchers hoard honeycomb. That's the way it be. Not like real ranchers. I mean like people who are good at playing Harvest Moon games. And by Harvest Moon games, I mean this specific one. I don't remember if you need to hoard honey in the other ones. This is the one that I mainly know a lot about. But anyway, hoard honeycomb. Do it. You'll need it. Oh, Emma comes over a lot. Sorry, I haven't been reading all the dialogue from when they're talking because I know I'll probably see it like 3 or 4 more times. I'll try to voice out the lines at least once. Just to, like, do it. Not you. This one. Oh, just kidding, I don't have any tools. Let's go get him. We get the watering can. And yeah, so wait. I'll go ahead and put the fertilizer in my bag for tomorrow morning. Epic Farm. Such a great name. Okay, fill up the watering can. I'm gonna go for the potatoes first. I'm on really low stamina. I really hope I don't faint. Wait, okay, this one is the flour. And that. Okay, let's go to bed. I don't want to risk it anymore. Because if I faint, I'll lose most of tomorrow, and then I won't get to catch as many bugs, and I won't make as much money, and I won't be able to buy fertilizer, and seeds, and coffee packs, and it'll just be a giant disaster, and my whole playthrough will be ruined. Just kidding. It's not that bad. It's not that deep. Good morning, Clary. I don't know why I keep giving them accents. I haven't even been watching anything that British. Dun 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 dun. We're going to be working together a lot from now on, so let me say hello again properly. It's great to meet you. Yes, ma'am. I didn't get a chance to give you the details on shipping the other day, so I can explain it now if you like. Do you want to hear about shipping now? I do know about it already, but I'm gonna say I do, just because this is what we do, you know? Okay, I'll tell you more in front of the shipping bin. Let's go over there. Yes, ma'am. I love her rubber gloves. I probably said that already, but just imagine the squelchiness. I don't like wearing gloves that much in real life, but the idea of her gloves is kind of fun. To ship an item, examine the shipping bin to open the shipping bin screen. I'll show you its contents. Creak. That's a turnip. This is the shipping bin screen. Here, you can ship items in your bag. From the list on the bottom screen, choose the item you want to ship and the number of it you want to ship. Once you have shipped an item, you cannot get it back, so be careful. That's all for my explanation. I hope you'll use the shipping bin all the time. Yes, ma'am, I sure will. I want money. I'll be on my way. I hope you have a productive day today, Clary. I sure will. Today we get to water every crop. I hope I keep remembering. Oh, I'm all the way out here. Ah! Also, I made less money than yesterday. I thought I would have more time to run around in the woods, but I ended up having less. Probably because I was watering so much, I guess. Okay. Ring menu. Watering can. Let's go. I feel like I figured out a really fast way to water before, and now I can't really remember it. And usually, like in between one field, I'll just fill it back up because I don't want to deal with it like running out of water while I'm halfway through one. And I generally feel like going to the side and then down and then to the side and then down is a little bit faster than just doing a row and then doing another row. because you can do that quick little pivot instead of having to take a step in between each one. It's not that much faster, but it's a little bit faster. You know, once you're doing a task every single day, you want to try to optimize it as much as you can. So right now we don't really have that much farming space. All I did was buy one more seed and we ran out of room to plant everything. So yeah, we don't need to water these. I watered one and not the other and they both grew just the same. We don't need to water them at all. And now it's fertilizer time for my flower and my potato. They're gonna grow big and strong and win me prizes. Sorry, I gotta clear my throat. Oh, I forgot to put stuff back in storage yesterday. Whoopsie doodles. Okay, here goes bee, the weed, all my flowers except one, and all the honeycomb. It looks like we don't have anything else to store today. Let's go. Oh, I sold the mint, didn't I? Usually I save those. That's okay, we need money. I didn't even make that much money. Alright. Don't let me forget to talk to Dunhill today. Not like you actually have any power to do that, but I said it anyway, so. Haha. Sucks to be you. I'm just kidding. Because I do still want to get at least my 100 friendship points from talking to him. I could give him some random thing and get like the 50 friendship points for a neutral gift, but I don't want to risk accidentally giving him something he hates and like losing 500. That would be sad and would only take a day to recover, but it would still be sad. Alright, I was gonna explain how the characters in this game are ruthless. So one of the main reasons why I picked like winter 28 for my birthday to have more friends, like I said, is because whenever it's your birthday and you talk to people that you aren't friends with in their game, they're just so cruel. Like, they'll be like, oh, it's your birthday? You didn't expect me to get a present, did you? And they're like all like that, and it's like, jeez, this game is for kids, calm down. You're making me want to throw my DS, and I'm a grown adult. Stop it. And there's a lot of instances where like all the characters are like that in this game. It's so bananas. They're just so harsh sometimes, and it's like the majority. I feel like it's like the majority of the villagers, at least 2 of them. That's basically a majority. I don't remember exactly. We'll find out once we get to an event where we fail at something. Like when you lose festivals, they're like that too. They're like, I guess you just didn't try hard enough or something. Like, come on. In Trio of Towns, they definitely... Story of Seasons Trio of Towns, they made an effort to fix that. All the... If you lose, then some of your friend villagers will be like, oh, I'm sorry that you lost, here's a hug. And it's like nice. It's a nice breath of fresh air after the villager dialogue from this game. Because there are a lot of opportunities to fall absolutely flat on your face in this game, and then like all the villagers are mean to you. Like, there are some things in this game that I'll do, and then I'll just turn my screen away and go through the dialogue, because like I just don't want to see it. They're so relentless. I didn't want to spoil it, but I'm just going to say it's the gardening tour, so that's what I do that for. I'll show them my tour, I'll turn my screen away, and I'll look at how much money I made. I don't want to see what they say about me. I'm good. Just doing it for the plot. But you know what? I still love this game. It's so crazy. And I love it. It's my— oh, a brick! Oh my gosh, this is the best Christmas ever! So, if you get a brick, do not sell it. Like, do not sell it. You're gonna need a bunch of bricks, and there's no way to just, like, summon a brick. It's very uncommon. And even though you don't have a supply shed yet, it's taking up a lot of room in your inventory, and it probably sells for a pretty penny. Don't sell it. Resist the urge. You're gonna need those bricks. So I don't know if you've ever seen that episode of Phineas and Ferb where the toy company is like trying to sell a brick like it's the most fun toy ever. Like, this is that universe. Keep the brick. It's awesome. Scrap metal we can sell. We don't really need scrap metal for anything. But sometimes copper appears over here, and that's like the same case. You want to keep it. There is a shop pretty early in the game that you can buy copper from, but it's really expensive, so it's better if you just find some yourself and keep it. You'll probably have enough room in your bag to still catch bugs and everything. You just might have to make a trip back home to use your storage. And that's okay. We have time to make some trips. Nothing in the secret area. I wonder how many people just don't realize you can go there like I did, or if it's just like I'm the only one. Maybe I'm just a doofus. Or maybe not. You never know. It's not like I have friends who play this game. Even in Harvest Moon communities, a lot of people don't play very much of this game. Because I hate to say this, but oh. Alright, I'm back. My game totally bugged out for a second, but I actually managed to get it back, so now I don't have to re-record the 2 whole days, thank goodness. And Dunhill's eating, so... Howdy, Clary. If you're having any problems, don't hesitate to tell me about them. I've never given him a southern accent before, but he said howdy, so I jumped right into it. I guess Dunhill's just gonna have every accent at least once in his life. He's a journalist, maybe that makes sense, but also he's lived in this village all his life. Maybe that doesn't make sense. I don't know. It's not that deep. It's not real. It's okay. I can do whatever funny haha voices I want. Okay, let's go ship some stuff. Just to get all the stuff out of our bag. Yeah, I'll sell these. Cicadas. Cicadas. It doesn't look like I got any small whites, but I'm going to keep... Oh no, I thought that was a cheap one. Never mind. Okay, I'll keep a nymph. Oh. Okay. Keep the bee. Sell the ladybugs. Sell the scrap metal. Keep the brick. It only sells for 50. Don't sell it, dude. If you're thinking about selling your brick, the answer is no. The objectively correct answer is no. And honeycomb. Okay, let's go store the stuff. We will find more critters, but we're not going to be finding any more stuff. So may as well store our stuff away to make room for more critters. We keep the nymph in our bag because we're giving it to Hana. All the flowers except one, and the honeycomb. And we don't have any food to store, so let's just head on right back out. Whew. Oh, look at that. Both the people I need to gift are right here on my farm. They were like, oh, presents, and they ran right over. Alright. Hana, here's a butterfly.
Thank you, Clary. You don't have to worry about me, but I gratefully accept.
Yeah, she got a butterfly.
Is running a farm difficult? If you need anything, just come to the store. You are always welcome, Clary.
How sweet. Hi, Emma. It's wonderful how well kept your farm is, Clary. Please do your best to send me lots of goods to ship. Oh, and by the way, like the video and subscribe! Oh, okay, Emma. Oh, alright. Whatever you say. You're the boss. I'm very lucky that my customers are always happy to buy the quality goods that you provide me with, like bugs, and more bugs. It's such a great selection. Okay. You get a flower. This one right here. Oh, Clary, is this for me? Thank you very much. This is a good present. I don't know how to thank you. It's wonderful to have good neighbors like you. You betcha. Okay, crops are still watered. We don't need to rewater them yet. Usually, if you water them at 6, they'll be ready by 6. So it takes about 12 hours for your crops to dry out. But if you don't water them a second time, it's totally fine. They'll live. They'll just grow faster if you do it twice a day, but you're only required to do it once a day to keep them alive. Because a lot of times, like yesterday in the beginning, I didn't have enough stamina to do the second time. So, it would have sucked if I had to water them again or else they'd die. They won't die on you. It's okay. And I mean, you've got the ones that I'm intentionally not watering sometimes, and those aren't dying, so... You know, you'll be alright. But if you want to maximize how many times you get to sell your turnips, you want to water them as much as you can. I just skipped out on it yesterday because I didn't have the stamina. From all that tilling. Just tilling around. Trying to think of some bad till pun that you can all groan at, but I just couldn't think of one, so you can just groan at me anyway. That's fine. Groan at my failures. Oh, yeah, let's go. I am the best bug catcher ever. Now I can see if I remember to come over here. I still can't remember if I came over here or not. Looks like I did. I don't see any stuff laying around. Yeah, there's nothing in here. I did come here earlier. We all good. We wouldn't want to miss out on an opportunity to get another brick. Bricks are the best. Alright. Beautiful sky. It is getting purpler as the sun is setting. Love to see that. I made a big deal about not being able to see a sky, but I go on top of the mountain every single day, so... That was pretty silly of me. A little silly goose move. Sometimes we all have our silly goose moments, and that was one of them. Ladybug! What do you think about ladybugs? Like, I feel like there's the I love all bugs, so of course I love ladybugs camp. And then there's like the ladybugs are adorable feminine bugs like butterflies, so I think they're cute, even though I don't like most bugs. And then there's ladybugs are creepy, what the heck. And I'm kind of in that third camp, not gonna lie. Ladybugs kind of freak me out. I mean, my reaction to bugs kind of just boils down to whether I'm alone or not. And I guess how big the bug is too. If it's a tiny bug, I'm probably not gonna be scared of it. But like, if there's someone else there, I'll be like, oh yeah, there's a bug there. And if I'm like by myself, I'll be like, oh my gosh, a bug! I'll like wince really hard and like go put on my shoe. Oh, he said some new dialogue and I didn't read it, I'm sorry. I've been to a lot of towns before, but none of them had a forest like ours. This forest is the town's treasure. It sure is. Got all kinds of nice stuff here. And even more nice stuff is going to appear the longer we go on. Oh, I forgot to go to that place. You know this place. What if we, like, went to this place and, like, held hands? You know the place. Just kidding. It's not a romantic place in this game. The romantic place in this game is by the lake. The one that they say the harvest goddess is in, because you know it's all, like, legendary and stuff. It makes the moment special. You don't need to go there to trigger the events, though. If you, like, propose, if you, like, ask someone out, they'll take you there to answer, basically. It's just a pretty common thing in Harvest Moon games, to have, like, a romantic spot you teleport to. I'm actually gonna keep this butterfly for tomorrow, just so I don't have to wait if I see Hana earlier in the day. Keep the bee, sell the ladybugs. Okay. Looks good, let's head home. Though I kind of want to see what Dunhill and Hana are up to, but I'm gonna re-water my crops first. After I get my tools out of the toolbox. Silly Billy. Okay, okay, I'm gonna keep that out. That's fine. Recover small white. Wait, I need a flower too. For tomorrow. And then we retrieve our watering can. And tomorrow we'll have to buy some fertilizer. We're not gonna worry about the turnips for now. We're just gonna fertilize the potatoes and the flowers. Alright, so anyway, it's watering time again. Doink. It's kind of a nice watering can sound in this game. Boink. It's got like that little deep sound in it. I don't know if you ever played the Harvest Moon, The Lost Valley, which isn't a real Harvest Moon game, by the way, just so you know. It's not part of the same franchise as this Harvest Moon game. That's as deep as I'm gonna get. Just look it up if you want to know more. But, Harvest Moon, The Lost Valley, I tried to, like, play it and get really far so I could experience it. But the sound effects in that game, it just hurt my ears so bad. I just need to find some music to play over it, probably. I wish maybe somebody's like made a patch to the game that like turns the volume down on the sound effects or like changes the sound effects or something. So that would definitely make it a lot easier to enjoy that game. But also, like, the plot of that game is that the place you're in is like stuck in an endless winter until you like find the other seasons. And so what I did when I was playing the game is I finally got the thing I needed to bring spring back on the last day of spring. So the next day it was summer and it went right back to being winter again. I didn't even get to see what spring looked like. I just got locked out of spring. And I had spent this whole long winter with the long winter music that like hurt my ears. And I was just like, you know what? I think I'm done with this game now. I really do. And I think these 2 days are probably good. Let me just check where I'm at time-wise. I have no idea how to check where I'm at time-wise. That's fine. Clicking around. That is all for today, ranchers. Tomorrow we're probably gonna get up to the same sort of stuff. After a few more days, more stuff is gonna start to happen and make it a little bit more interesting with some more characters and stuff, so look forward to that. But in the next episode, it's probably just gonna be more getting bugs, getting gifts, growing crops. It's just kind of settling in. Oh, I just figured out how to check how long I've been recording for. Nice. Alright. Well, I hope you have a good night, and I will see you in the morning. Goodbye.